action from the Total Media Group Sports.
It's time to hit the hardwood. 106.7 WIRO presents Ironton Fighting Tigers basketball. Coming up, the Iron City Hardware Countdown to Tip-Off with coaches' comments, starting lineups, and more. It's up next on your home for Ironton Sports. 106.7 WIRO.
Big shout out to the Ironton Fighting Tigers.
Everybody at 2nd Street Auto Sales is cheering you on this season. If you need a car, talk to Tina. She's out there buying at auction, hunting for deals, and bringing them back to Ironton just for you. And if she doesn't have what you're looking for, no worries. She'll find it for you because that's what she does. She sells cars.
And lots of them.
2nd Street Auto Sales in Ironton. Honest deals. Hometown service.
Go Tigers.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel. My place for the game?
Zach, you never have food.
I'm going to Clark's Pump and Shop. I'm loading up on crispy crunchy chicken, Hanger 54 pizza, and chips.
Well then, I'm in. And way to support the family business.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
You're tuned in to Ironton Fighting Tigers, and it's brought to you in part by Desco Federal Credit Union. Locally owned and right here for you with 8 branches across Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia. They've got great rates and a mobile app that makes banking super easy. Plus, your money is insured up to $1 million. Check out DescoFCU.org or give them a call at 800-488-0746. Desco Federal Credit Union. Local, loyal, and all about you.
It takes a great team to achieve mission success, and the Ironton Fighting Tigers know that teamwork makes all the difference. The mission at the Armory Smokehouse is to deliver the highest quality food and excellent customer service to every guest. That's done through teamwork, communications, and respect. There's been many courageous men and women who have walked these very floors and have used the same philosophy while defending our freedom and country. The Armory Smokehouse, 920 Vernon Street, Ironton.
This is the Iron City Hardware Countdown to Tip-Off.
Well, to date, it is the biggest basketball matchup on the schedule for the Ironton Fighting Tigers and the Chesapeake Panthers. Tonight, the two will meet on the hardwood at the Conley Center. Both teams 4-0, both teams 1-0 in the OVC, both teams coming off huge wins in the Ironton Classic. Today, they battle for supremacy in Lawrence County. Good evening, everyone. Jason Filion, Kevin Anthony along with you on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and audio only on Kool TV. Tonight, the Tigers and Panthers do battle for the 5th game of the season for both of them. Chesapeake won both games last year, 67-61 at Chesapeake, 83-76 here at Ironton in overtime. The Panthers played well last year, and Kevin, they returned everybody just about from a year ago. So this is a really good basketball team. We saw them dominate Lincoln County Saturday night, 64-17.
And if anybody's got something to prove, it's the Chesapeake Panthers. Like, they know coming in, hey, we've got everybody coming back. We are the team to beat in the OVC. And then they wake up one more and say, whoa, Ironton's 4-0. Okay, all right. It's going to be interesting, the OVC. But again, I can't wait to see these two teams battle.
It's going to be a good one here tonight at the Conley Center. Both teams 4-0. Junior varsity game was won by Ironton 48-37. Tiger varsity goes for the sweep tonight here at Ironton High School. We'll be back after this timeout and talk with the head coach of the Fighting Tigers, Drew Stevens, here on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle.
Since 1896, Liberty Bank has been a vital part of the community. As a community bank, they're committed to the people and businesses in the area. They're your friends and neighbors. They know you by name. Stop in and see what they have to offer. Great rates on mortgage loans, construction loans, and automotive loans. It's personal service with a smile, and they treat you like family. Liberty Bank in Ironton and Proctorville says, Go Tigers! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
There's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eat, drink, and cheers.
People's Bank Student Checking Account is designed for teens and college students. The special account allows for experience managing a checking account with a highly rated mobile banking app, along with a People's Bank Debit MasterCard for purchases and ATM use. It also offers options for direct deposit and mobile check deposit. Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success for now and for the future. Member FDIC.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
What do you look for in an insurance agency? Honesty, reliability, experience? You'll find them all and more at Sheer Mountain Insurance. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or more, see Sheer Mountain Insurance, 209 South 3rd Street in Ironton. Call 740-532-8755 for affordable, reliable insurance when you need it most.
You're listening to the Iron City Hardware Countdown to Tip-Off.
Big game in the OVC at the Conley Center tonight. Ironton taking on the Chesapeake Panthers. Jason Filiot joined by Drew Stevens, head coach of the Tigers. And successful Ironton Classic. Good start for your kids. Now a big challenge lies ahead. Chesapeake's 4-0, and odds-on favorite, I guess, by some to win the OVC this year because they have so many kids back. You look at Chesapeake. You saw them here in the Classic. What's the scariest thing about this basketball team?
Well, I mean, they bring everybody back from a team last year that made a deep run. They've got great guards. They can shoot the ball. They've got a great scoring Kazee, coach very well. And, I mean, right now they would be sitting at the top of the OVC. I mean, everybody's kind of chasing them. We've had some success early. We've got 3 games coming up that are going to be very challenging starting tonight. I hope we match their effort and we come out with a little fire to us.
You've seen them play a couple of times, a few times, I'm sure. You mentioned their guard play. How do you feel your guards match up against them? Bryson's played awful well the past few games, and defensively, and you're matching up against a guy in K.K. Perkins who's been there for 4 years as a starter as a point guard.
Oh, well, I mean, I think we have to shoot the ball. I think we have to shoot the ball decent. Doesn't have to be great, but it can't be the first half of the way we shot at Memphis. KK's a great guard, gets them into their stuff. He pushes them. He's their motor. He gets them out, and then like I said, they got Maddox Kazee. Caden Edwards has played great defense for us. We've had great team defense and great success off of our defense for the most part through the first 4 games. That's key tonight. We have to, I don't think, stop them because that's going to be a tough feat, but we have to slow them down. We have to be competitive and we have to get in there, and I think it's going to be a very back and forth game. And I think you're looking at 2 mirror images of teams. We play the same, so.
They've got some size, too. Frecco on the inside, and they replace him with Chapman, who's a big, wide-body type of strong kid. Is that a big concern at all?
Well, it is if we let them get set up in the half-court offense. I mean, our plan is, obviously defensively press, hopefully try to keep it out of the paint as much as possible. When they do get the ball, we're going to have to double down. We're going to have to front and then on the backside help because we don't really have bodies like that. I mean, we've got a little bit of size, but not size with their strength. Mm-hmm. So trying to keep those guys out of the paint and hopefully keeping it in a more of an up-and-down game would play into our hands great.
How about the play of Bryson Mullins the last couple of games, 20 and 19 points?
Well, I mean, you're talking about a young man who's hit 11 threes in the past 2 games. Yeah. Great leader. We kind of come and go with him. He gets us into our offense, and when he's hitting shots, that gives us a really good chance to win. But super proud of him because he started out the first couple games struggling a little bit, and shooting is a lot of confidence. So past couple games he's had great confidence, and hopefully he continues that tonight.
Let's keep it rolling, Coach. Appreciate your comments. Good luck tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, that's Drew Stevens, head coach of the Tigers. Back after this timeout. News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings, buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers.
Big shout out to the Ironton Fighting Tigers.
Everybody at 2nd Street Auto Sales is cheering you on this season. If you need a car, talk to Tina. She's out there buying at auction, hunting for deals, and bringing them back to Ironton just for you. And if she doesn't have what you're looking for, no worries. She'll find it for you because that's what she does. She sells cars and lots of them. 2nd Street Auto Sales in Ironton. Honest deals. Hometown service.
Go Tigers!
Now, back to the Iron City Hardware countdown to tip-off.
Ironton Chesapeake tonight from the Conley Center, the campus of Ironton High School. Jason Filion, Kevin Anthony, glad to have you along tonight on WIRO. Audio only this evening, so if you want to watch it, you got to come down. Or you can listen to it. We'll paint the picture for you here this evening. Let's take a look at the starting lineups tonight, brought to you by Buckeye Monument Company, 2409 South 3rd Street. For Ironton, we'll see Bryson Mullins starting at point guard, a 5'10 junior, averaging 12.8 points per game, leading the team with 13 three-pointers on the season. Maddox Markle, a 6'1 senior, starting in the post, 5.5 points per game. Carson Freeman, defensive specialist, 5'11 senior, starting at guard, 2.3 points per game for him. Caden Edwards is a 5'11 junior, 6.5 points per game. And Ashton Lane, a 6'4 junior, 18.8 points per game. That leads the team. Again, the starters for the Fighting Tigers: Maddox Markle, Ashton Lane, Bryson Mullins, Carson Freeman, Caden Edwards. Tigers 4-0, 1-0 in the OVC. They're coached by Drew Stevens in his first year. They're averaging 55.3 points per game and giving up 39 points per contest. Chesapeake counters with this lineup. Caden Perkins, a 5'9 senior, will start at guard. He had 20 points in Game 1 last year against the Fighting Tigers. John Cooper Barker, a 6' senior, starts at guard. Maddox Kazee, a 6'3 junior, is in the post. He had 33 last year against Ironton in the second game. Big-time scorer. Philip Thacker is a 6'3 senior, starting at forward. And in the middle is Carson Frecka, a 6'5 senior. Again, John Cooper Barker, Caden Perkins, Maddox Kazee, Philip Thacker, and Carson Frecka. The Panthers are 4-0, coached by Stephen Ader in his fourth year at Chesapeake. Graduate of Chesapeake High School. The team's averaging 66.8 points per game and giving up just 41.5 points per game. First set numbers brought down by giving up just 17 to Lincoln County Saturday night. They were up 50-6 at halftime. Chesapeake won both games last year, 67-61 at Chesapeake, 83-76 in overtime here at Ironton. The Fighting Tigers are 11-9 in the last 20 games in this series, so this has been a very competitive series. Chesapeake has had the upper hand here as of late with all the starters they have coming back and being very successful last year, making a good tournament run as well. Chesapeake beat Lincoln County 64-17 Saturday night. They scored the first 33 points of the game. Caden Perkins had 18, Maddox Kazee was 17, Carson Frecka 16. Ironton beat South Webster 64-46 Saturday. They jumped out to a 27-10 lead at halftime, or 27-10 lead after one. The Jeeps cut it to 9 in the second half before the Fighting Tigers pulled away. Tigers hit 11 threes in the game. Bryson Mullins had 20. Ashton Lane had 17 points. Fighting Tigers and the Chesapeake Panthers should be a good one. Crowd continuing to come in here at the Conley Center. Going to have a great crowd tonight, great atmosphere, and we'll hope to follow that up with a great game. That was a look at your starting lineups, brought to you by Buckeye Monument Company, 2409 South 3rd Street in Ironton. Back after this timeout, we'll tip it off. Panthers, Tigers next on News Talk 1067 WIRO.
You've been listening to the Iron City Hardware Countdown to Tip-Off. Stop in and see Jim and his crew at Iron City Hardware at 118 South 3rd Street. Tip-Off is up next on 1067 WIRO.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel. My place for the game?
Zach, you never have food.
I'm going to Clark's Pump and Shop. I'm loading up on crispy crunchy chicken, Hanger 54 pizza, and chips.
Well then, I'm in. And way to support the family business.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
You're tuned in to Ironton Fighting Tigers, and it's brought to you in part by Desco Federal Credit Union. Locally owned and right here for you with 8 branches across Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia. They've got great rates and a mobile app that makes banking super easy. Plus, your money is insured up to $1 million. Check out DescoFCU.org or give them a call at 800-488-0746. Desco Federal Credit Union. Local, loyal, and all about you.
There's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eat, drink, and cheers.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
What do you look for in an insurance agency? Honesty, reliability, experience? You'll find them all and more at Sheer Mountain Insurance. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or more, see Sheer Mountain Insurance, 209 South 3rd Street in Ironton. Call 740-532-8755 for affordable, reliable insurance when you need it most.
It's game time, Tiger Town. Ironton High School basketball is on the air. Tonight's game is brought to you by Desco Federal Credit Union, 2nd Street Auto Sales, Shearer Mountain Insurance, Patties and Pints, the Armory Smokehouse, Liberty Bank, the Schmidt Family Restaurant Group, and by Clark's Pump and Shop. Now let's head courtside with the voice of the Tigers, Jason Filyow.
Good evening again, everyone. We welcome you to the Conley Center on the campus of Ironton High School. Tonight's big OVC matchup. Big is an understatement. 4-0 Chesapeake Panthers, 4-0 Fighting Tigers. Jason Filliot, Kevin Anthony along with you. Happy Festivus. It is Festivus, Kevin.
Yes, it is.
For the rest of us. It's a big game, so I thought it's going to be our Festivus broadcast. We're going to try to drop as many Festivus references in this game as we possibly can. Introduction of the Chesapeake starting lineups. They're wearing the purple uniforms with the white letters, black numerals. The numerals are trimmed in white. They kill the lights here at the Conley Center as they introduce the Ironton Fighting Tiger offense. Their starting lineup. They're wearing the white uniforms, orange letters and numerals trimmed in black. It's a great crowd here tonight as well. We were talking before we went on the air about the great crowds we've seen here. And there was a game years ago, Kevin, Ironton and Chesapeake played. Roger Zorns was coaching Ironton. Norm Pearson was coaching Chesapeake. It wasn't early in the season, it was a little bit later in the season, so both teams were ranked really high in the division. And you could not find a seat in this place. Both the bleachers were pulled out on the top levels. They were packed. The lower level was packed. People were sitting around the second level on the railing. It was an unbelievable atmosphere. And you were officiating the JV game in that one, right?
Yeah, I walked out in the JV game and I said, why are all these people here? And I'm like, oh, it's number 1 versus number 2 of the state. And when your JV game is packed, you know the varsity game is going to be crazy. That was a crazy atmosphere and a great game.
Fun time. Hopefully we get that same kind of feel here tonight. The crowd's not as big. We've got the bleachers in the second level pushed back behind us, but they're starting to fill up across the way. The lower level pretty packed. The student section here in front of us. Great crowd on hand. So we're excited about this one. 4-0 Ironton, 4-0 Chesapeake. Time to tip it off. Tonight's opening tip-off is brought to you by the Ironton Elks Lodge 177 at 416 Park Avenue. Ashton Lane jumping center for the Tigers. Maddox Kazee for the Panthers. And here we go. All right, the official walking to midcourt. Tosses the ball in the air. The tap is controlled by Ironton. Carson Freeman gives to his point guard after catching the tip from Ashton Lane. Bryson Mullins across the timeline, picked up by Caden Perkins. Dribbles to the right side, gets a screen, brings it all the way back out top. Left side feed to Carson Freeman. Man-to-man defense here by the Panthers. Freeman one dribble, out to the wing, bounces back in the corner to Ashton Lane. Lane will drive in the paint. Got cut off there, feeds it across the paint to a cutting Maddox Markle. He missed the turnaround shot on the block, right side or left side. Panthers get the rebound. Perkins into the front court for Chesapeake. Ironton goes man-to-man as well. Here's a long three from the left side from Thacker. It's an air ball. Offensive rebound put back up by Kazee. He missed it. Caden Edwards grabs the board for the Tigers. He'll give to Mullins. Long pass down the floor is knocked out of bounds by Maddox Kazee, and the Tigers will keep possession.
I look forward to an up-and-down ball game because both these teams can run, but when it gets down to nuts and bolts, you're going to see some good half-court sets, especially run by Chesapeake. And how is Ironton going to combat that size of the Chesapeake Panthers?
They do have some size. Carson Frecka, 6'5", Philip Thacker is 6'3". Freeman hands off to Mullins at the jump circle. Bryson dribbles right, takes it to the wing, avoids the double team, picks up the dribble though, and falling out of bounds, gets it into Carson Freeman. Freeman at midcourt, dribbles left. He's picked up by John Cooper Barker, hands off to Ashton Lane. Lane at the top of the key, moves right, underhands to Mullins. He'll take a three-point shot. It's off the mark to the left. Edwards fighting for the rebound, can't get it. Kazee has it for the Panthers. Back comes Chesapeake. In the front court, Maddox Kazee, little shake and bake on Edwards. Stops at the foul line, wrap around, bounce pass, down low to Thacker. Turnaround shot won't go. Ashton Lane has the rebound. Outlet pass to Mullins. Ahead to Carson Freeman, right side. He'll take a three from the wing. It's long, no good. Rebound tapped and grabbed by Carson Frecka. Frecka gives to Kazee, and he'll walk across midcourt against Caden Edwards. Kazee driving left side. Stops at the elbow, spins right, little fadeaway 13-footer, bounces out, no good. Ashton Lane grabs the board for the Tigers. Down the floor he comes. Ashton with a little Euro step in the paint, hangs in the air, shot is up off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound grab by Caden Perkins. Under 6 to play, still looking for our first points of the night.
Nobody running any offense, just a little mano-a-mano. Certain guys taking it to the rim, just throwing something up. No score.
Here's Perkins, guarded by Freeman. Bounce pass to Thacker, top of the key. He swats it down low toward Carson Frecka, but it's taken away. Ironton back on offense. First turnover by the Panthers. Mullins to the elbow, out to Maddox Markle. Through his hands, but he chases it down in the corner. Picks it up, spins, and fires it back out to Mullins. Bryson back over to Maddox Markle. He hands off to Lane. Ashton, left of the key, in the paint, spins, lost the ball, kicks it out to Freeman, right corner. Three-point shot is bouncing over the backboard and out of bounds.
Again, you expect both these teams to struggle shooting the ball because of the defense in your face. This man-to-man pressure is, I tell you, it's something. And it's going to come down to, bench play and foul trouble and, of course, turnovers.
Here's Frecka, double team, finds Thacker, throws to midcourt to John Cooper Barker. Barker driving to the hoop left side, layup with a left hand good. John Cooper Barker puts Chesapeake up 2-0. Here's Mullins across midcourt to Maddox Markle. Back to Mullins, now to Freeman right side. He'll bounce it to the block. Right, turnaround shot by Ashton Lane, no good. Frecka the rebound. Outlet pass goes to John Cooper Barker up the right sideline. Cross-court pass to Thacker in the corner. Back out on the wing to Kazee. It'll drive to the corner left side, out to Thacker. He gets it out to John Cooper Barker between the circles. Now over to Perkins right side. Perkins picked up by Mullins. He'll take it to the foul line. Ball poked away. Perkins picks it up. Over to Thacker. Now to Kazee. Left side. Three-point shot is short. Rebound tipped. Mullins has it. Long pass ahead. Caden Edwards. Right side. Layup good. Yamahama layup by Caden Edwards, and the Tigers have tied the game at 2. 4:14 to play. John Cooper Barker weaving through the Ironton defense to get across midcourt. Now circles back out to reset things. He'll move right, hand off to Perkins. Perkins now picked up by Mullins. Halfway through the quarter, tied at 2. Perkins moves left. Pass fake, now gives to Thacker, who drives in the lane, tries to throw it across the paint, stolen away by Ashton Lane. He'll bounce it ahead to Maddox Markle. Markle driving left side, layup, good! Maddox Markle puts Ironton on top, 4-2. 3:40 to play, first quarter.
Layup city for both teams. Fast break basketball. And again, looking for Chesapeake to try to settle down. Try to get one of their bigs the ball down on the block.
Here's Perkins. He'll drive himself. Double clutch shot, missed it. Frecka, the offensive rebound, missed the putback, and Ashton Lane grabs the board for the Tigers. Here's Lane driving coast to coast. He'll take the shot. He's fouled. He hits it. Chance at a three-point play. Foul whistled on Carson Frecka, his first team foul, number 1. Ashton Lane says, I got a lot of problems with you people, and you're going to hear about it. I'm going coast to coast. He lays it up and in, and a 30-second timeout has been taken by Chesapeake. This 30-second timeout is brought to you by Patties and Pints. Stop in for lunch or dinner and get delicious burgers, wings, salads, and more. Patties and Pints, 211 Adams Street.
All points scored in this game, all layups. And right there you saw Chesapeake, a little couple of point-blank opportunities in the paint, little chip shots, couldn't get it to fall. And the Tigers coming out with the rebound. But again, layups, layup. By the Fighting Tigers has them a 6-2 lead as waiting to hit the line for a three-point play is Ashton Lane. So, again, no true offensive set thus far by Chesapeake. I mean, you know, you're thinking next offensive trip down the floor, you're going to see them run through offense at least a couple times before trying to dump it down low. But right now, just kind of forcing the ball up is what we have seen. So, timeout, 30 seconds is up, and we'll see what Coach Ader has said to his team.
Ashton Lane at the line. Ashton, 62% free throw shooter on the season. Chance to put the Tigers up 5. And he does. 7-2, that's 7 straight for the Fighting Tigers. Chesapeake with the basketball, again facing full court pressure. Perkins, double team in the backcourt, throws it ahead, stolen away. Markle in the paint, lost the ball, and we get a foul, reach-in foul called on Philip Thacker. Turnover number 3 for the Panthers, and Philip Thacker picks up his first foul, team foul number 2.
Yeah, he was a little bit behind Caden Edwards when he tried to reach for that basketball to tie it up. Second team foul, Ironton basketball.
Mullins into Edwards, out top to Freeman. They work around the perimeter left side. Mullins for 3 from the wing. He got it! That's his 14th of the season. The Tigers have scored 10 straight. It's 10-2. Panthers quickly down the floor. Layup by Caden Perkins. KK's first bucket makes it a 10-4 game. Here's Markle.
Sorry, Tigers fell asleep there on that long pass down the floor, and again, 10-4, 6-point game. Only 3 layups scored in the game by this Panther team.
Here's Maddox Markle driving to the hoop left side. He missed the layup with a right hand. Rebound grab by John Cooper Barker. Long pass ahead behind Carson Frecka. He catches, drives to the hoop, gives a head fake, lays it up and in. First bucket by Carson Frecka, and that cuts the lead to 4, 10-6. That's 4 straight for the Panthers. After Ironton had scored 10 in a row. Here's Freeman to Ashton Lane. Little Euro step in the paint. Lays it up off the glass and rim. No good. He missed it. Rebound grab by Kazee. Ahead to Thacker. Thacker left side. Bounces down low to Frecka. Backing in on Maddox Markle. Turnaround shot good. Banked it in. Frecka with 4. It's now 10-8. Here come the Panthers. Markle to Lane. Ashton in the front court is fouled. Block foul called. Are they going to get Thacker? If they do, that's his second. Nope, they get John Cooper Barker for his first, team foul number 3. Stephen Eisen, Zane Williams in for Ironton, replacing Carson Freeman and Maddox Markle.
John Cooper Barker, his first, team third.
Carson Frecka, the last 4 points scored by Chesapeake. And I tell you what, when he gets the ball on the low block, that is a wide body and tough to defend. Tigers with a 2-point lead.
Here's Bryson. Top of the key. Mullins moves left. Bounce pass on the wing to Ashton Lane. Ashton guarded by Frecka. Gives to Zane Williams outside the arc. Now to Mullins. Bryson gets a screen, moves left, whips it out to Zane Williams. Now to the right side, Stephen Eisen. Head fake. Driving left of the key. Out to Lane in the corner left side. Ashton brings it all the way back out top with 1:20 to go. Underhands a pass to Caden Edwards. He'll drive underneath. Flips it to Eisen. Left corner. 3-point shot. Got it. Stephen Eisen with his 5th 3 of the season. Another 3-point shot brought to you by Patties and Pints. It is 13-8.
You need that because in that last defensive series, Bryson Mullins probably had a defender within like 2 feet from him. Like, no, we don't want you to get hot.
Tigers doing a lot of rotating on this pressure defense. A no-look pass to John Cooper Barker, wide open. Or check that. That's Dennis Scarberry who's checked in. Scarberry with his first bucket, 13-10.
Nice no-look pass by the man, Maddox Kazee. Tigers left somebody unguarded.
Eisen left alone. He'll take another 3. This one bounces around and drops in. Stephen Eisen with back-to-back 3s. A 3-point shot brought to you by the Armory Smokehouse, 16-10. 30 seconds to play in the quarter. Here's Perkins scooping one up, missed the shot, draws the foul. Much to the dismay And the student section is having the airing of the grievances here with Marcus Thompson, the official. Caden Perkins will be at the line to shoot too.
I tell you what, Chesapeake, after a made shot by the Fighting Tigers, they're down the floor.
Yeah. Yep.
They are down the floor in a hurry, and I'm sure Coach Andrew Stevens is going to talk to his team about that. Listen, man, we got to get back. We made shot. We got to go because Tigers spend so much energy on that offensive board. They want to get that second shot, but when it's made, they're caught napping, and that's where Chesapeake has made their dough here in the first quarter as the first free throw falls in for Caden Perkins.
He's got 3 points. Andy Chapman's checked in for Chesapeake, a 6'6 sophomore replacing Carson Frecka. Second shot for KK, and he got that one. So he has 4 points. It is now a 16-12 game. Tigers lead by 4 with 25 to play in the first quarter. Here's Mullins in the corner, right side. Spinning and driving baseline. Throws in the corner left side to Ashton Lane. Lane looks down low, drives in the paint, comes to a jump stop. Off balance, throws it up, no good. Off the backside of the rim. Rebound grabbed by Maddox Kazee. 8 seconds to play. Kazee in the front court. Driving against Zane Williams. Right to the hoop, scoops it up with the left hand. Shot blocked, and a foul is called. That'll put Maddox Kazee at the line to shoot 2. And they'll get Zane Williams on the foul. Zane's first, team foul number 2. Kazee has not scored, but he'll be at the line to shoot 2 here. 6'3 junior. Had a big game against Ironton last year right here at the Conley Center. He scored 33, but missed the first free throw here. Andrew Isaacs, a 5'10 sophomore, is into the game for the Panthers. He replaces Caden Perkins. 3.1 seconds to play in the quarter. Ironton still leads by 4. Second shot, good. Goes 1 for 2. Pass comes into Zane Williams. Zane across the timeline has to take a 3-point shot at the top of the key. Just missed it. Come to the end of the first quarter, 16-13. Fighting Tigers on top. Back after this 60-second break on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Since 1896, Liberty Bank has been a vital part of the community. As a community bank, they're committed to the people and businesses in the area. They're your friends and neighbors. They know you by name. Stop in and see what they have to offer. Great rates on mortgage loans, construction loans, and automotive loans. It's personal service with a smile, and they treat you like family. Liberty Bank in Ironton and Proctorville says, "Go Tigers." Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It takes a great team to achieve mission success, and the Ironton Fighting Tigers know that teamwork makes all the difference. The mission at the Armory Smokehouse is to deliver the highest quality food and excellent customer service to every guest. That's done through teamwork, communications, and respect. There's been many courageous men and women who have walked these very floors and have used the same philosophy while defending our freedom and country. The Armory Smokehouse, 920 Vernon Street, Ironton.
This is Ironton High School basketball on 106.7 WIRO.
16-13, Ironton with the lead after 1 quarter of play against Chesapeake. Stephen Eisen has 6 to pace the Tigers on a couple of 3-point shots. Caden Perkins and Carson Frecka with 4 each to lead the Panthers.
Ironton shot 6 of 16 in that first quarter, 3 of 7 from beyond the arc. Chesapeake 5 of 13. They took 2 3-pointers, did not make any, and they out-rebounded Ironton 10-5 in that quarter. Most of the points scored, I should say all of the points scored except for the free throw, all layups. A couple of 6 of those points were just fast break layups. Tigers not getting back, and the others in the paint. So Chesapeake struggling, I guess you could say, from outside the paint.
Backdoor pass stolen away by Bryson Mullins. Turnover number 4 for the Panthers. Mullins into the front court for the Tigers. His man fell down. Scarberry fell down. Mullins left alone on the wing. Now Thacker comes out to pick him up. Now over to Eisen. Eisen in front of the Panther bench. Shoves it back out to Mullins at the jump circle. Mullins dribbling to the left wing. Screen from Zane. Spins. Double team. Kicks it out to Eisen, who takes a 3. This one's long. No good. Rebound Ashton Lane. Lane one dribble. Feeds it to Eisen, who got pushed from behind. No foul called. But they say it was knocked out of his hands and out of bounds. He got tripped as he fell down. Eisen will now throw it in baseline, left of the bucket.
And again, as long as they are not going to let Bryson Mullins come free to even get a good look at a 3-point basket, you're going to see number 23 for the Fighting Tigers come open, and that's Stephen Eisen.
Mullins handing off to Caden Edwards, who was standing out of bounds when he took that pass. That's the first Ironton turnover of the night. 16-13. Tigers still lead by 3. 7:10 to play in the second quarter.
Still have not seen any half-court offensive set here run by Chesapeake, except for just power basketball and a rebound or two, try to put back. Let's see if they try to get this big man the ball, Andy Chapman.
Perkins drives, dishes on the wing to Kazee. He'll take it in the paint. Another no-look pass. Nice feed underneath to Chapman. He missed the shot. Loose ball, tie up, and we're going to get possession arrow going to Ironton. You had the pass from Kazee to Thacker. Down low to Chapman. He couldn't hold it. And a tie up. Here comes Carson Frecka back in, replacing Chapman. Carson Freeman and Maddox Markle are back in for the Fighting Tigers.
Chapman got that ball a little too wide open for his own liking and just a little bit too strong with the putback. But again, here we go with the Tigers. A little token full court pressure applied by Chesapeake.
Ashton Lane bringing the ball up the floor. He's picked up by Thacker. Lane gets a screen out top, dribbles left of the key. Double clutch shot off the glass. He banks it in. A Liberty Bank bank shot. Ashton Lane now with 5. The Tigers go up 5, 18-13. 6:28 to play. Here's Kazee, picked up by Edwards. Kazee to the foul line, pull up 15-footer, in and out, no good. Rebound grab by Lane. Ashton ahead for the Tigers. Across midcourt, gives to Freeman, right wing. Little hesitation. He tries a pass across the lane, but it's knocked away and he's fouled. Foul was whistled against Dennis Scarberry, his first. Team foul number 1 here in the second quarter. John Cooper Barker back in, replacing Scarberry.
Caden Perkins, the coach on the floor, trying to implore his team. Let's go, guys. Play some defense. That pass would have been right in there if we didn't get that foul.
Mullins, right wing, quick 3. It is off the back of the rim, no good. Lane, the offensive rebound. He's caught under the bucket. Whips it back out, now to Markle. Over to Bryson Mullins, 3-point shot, rattles it home. His second of the game, 6 points for Bryson, 21-13 Fighting Tigers. Another 3 brought to you by Patties and Pints.
Made 3-point basket. Look how quickly the Fighting Tigers got back on defense.
Which is what you said Coach Stevens would address there between periods. Here's Thacker with a head fake, backing in on the block on Ashton Lane. Kicks it out left side to John Cooper Barker. Now down low to Frecka. Frecka, the left-hander on the block, spins left, under the bucket, spins back to the right. He's doubled up, splits the defenders, gives to John Cooper Barker, layup right side, good. Drive, draw, dish. John Cooper Barker cuts it to a 21-15 lead.
Excellent help defense, but again, even better with Carson Frecka, finding the open man on the other side.
Lane one-on-one with Thacker. He'll drive, comes to a stop in the paint, kicks it out to Freeman. Freeman for 3. Oh, man, it was halfway down and came out. Panthers with a rebound. Quickly down the floor comes Chesapeake. The pass goes to John Cooper Barker, who drives in the lane to the right side, scoops it up with the right hand, no good. Rebound Ashton Lane. Lane has 47 rebounds already, I think.
Wow.
Here's Mullins in the corner to Markle. Out top, Ashton head fake, drives the lane, Euro step, shot blocked by Frecka. Loose ball picked up by Perkins. Perkins ahead, left side. He has it stripped away from behind by Carson Freeman. Good hustle back to knock it away and save the layup.
Good excellent defense by Chesapeake on the end of the floor, getting a well-deserved breather.
Yeah.
Fighting Tigers, number 4, Ashton Lane.
Steven Eisen in for him. So the Tigers go much smaller now. 4 guards on the floor. Pass comes into Frecka on the block left side. Shot is up, bounces around and drops in. The lefty, dangerous from that spot right there. 21-17. Ironton by 4. 4.5 to go.
No brainer that time. Get to the big fella. 33 Thacker, the wide body. Makes it look easy.
Here's Eisen. A little floater in the paint that rolls out. Rebound grab by Philip Thacker. Thacker to Kazee. The Panthers could pull to within a bucket here. Kazee picked up by Edwards at the top of the jump circle. Moves left, gets a screen, goes back to the right, drives to the hoop, scoops it up off the glass and banks it in. Got the screen from Frecka out top. That's 3 points for Kazee, 21-19.
Yeah, got trapped or got caught trying to switch screens there. Nice job by Kazee.
That's 6 straight for the Panthers. Past the halfway mark of quarter number 2. 21-19, Ironton on top. Here's Mullins. Mullins, backdoor pass to Freeman. He couldn't hold on to it. It goes out of bounds. Turnover number 2. Boy, he had a layup right there, too. just couldn't hold on to it. All right, Andrew Isaacs is back in for Chesapeake, replacing Philip Thacker. Tigers trapping Perkins. He dribbles out of that left side, bounces it up the floor to Isaacs. Isaacs to the foul line to Frecka. Frecka backing in on Markle, spins in the lane, cut off, lobs it down low, stolen away by Caden Edwards. 5 turnovers for Chesapeake. Now to Ison. Ison to Freeman, right wing. Back to Ison at the point. He'll take a 3-point shot. Got it. Stephen Ison's third. He has 9. It's another 3 brought to you by the Armory Smokehouse. 24-19. Tigers by 5. Here's Perkins in the front court. John Cooper Barker. Out top to Perkins. He'll take a 3 over Mullins. This one's off the mark and out of bounds. Last touch by Maddox Marco. He couldn't quite corral that rebound. Here comes Ashton Lane in for the Fighting Tigers, replacing Caden Edwards.
I'm the hands-on hips guy, so I continue to watch both teams, see who needs that breather. And Chesapeake really being worked offensively, having to work go the full length of the floor with that pressure defense. Tigers on top 24-19.
Well, John Cooper Barker takes the pass. He drives to the hoop. Everybody left him. They both defenders went out to Maddox Kazee, and no one was on John Cooper Barker. He drove to the hoop, missed the shot, but got fouled by Maddox Markle, his first team foul number 1, and that puts John Cooper Barker at the line for 2. Senior John Cooper Barker with 4 points tonight on a couple of buckets. And his first free throw attempt bounces around and drops in. 3:02 to play. Panthers trying to pull to within 3. Missed the shot. Rebound grabbed by Ison. 24-20. Ironton quickly down the floor. Ashton Lane gliding to the hoop left side. He banks it in. Ashton Lane with 7. Tigers go back up by 6. 26-20. Chesapeake quickly down the floor. Underneath, it's Kazee taking the shot. Underneath, lays it in. That's 5 for him, 26-22. 2:38 to play in the second quarter. Here's Mullins out top for the Tigers. Bryson works against Isaacs, drives the paint, hangs in the air, missed the shot, draws the foul, and Andrew Isaacs, the 5'10 sophomore, will be guilty of foul number 1. Team foul number 2, and Mullins will be at the line to shoot 2. He is a 67% free throw shooter this season.
As aggressive as both of these teams play defense, and I'm talking full court and half court, these officials have been generous, Jason. They're letting them play, but to an extent, as we've got not many fouls in the first quarter, and that was only our 3rd foul in this second quarter. So again, letting them play, but it's been a clean game, clean game.
Mullins hits the first, and his second shot is good as well. 8 points for Bryson, 28-22. Ironton by 6 with 2:29 to play in the first half. Perkins in the backcourt, works against Carson Freeman. I'll try to jump and trap him, but he lobs across the timeline to Cooper Barker. Out top to Carson Frecka. Frecka, 1 dribble, hands off to John Cooper Barker, who gets a screen and dribbles to the right point, lobs down low on the pick and roll for Frecka, pushing his way back, shot is up off the glass and in. Maddox Markle picked up his second foul. 3-point play opportunity for Carson Frecka.
Almost a 2-man game that time between guard and Frecka, and again, he can command the ball anytime he wants when he gets on the block, and it's just a matter of if the Tigers are going to come and double team him and make him get rid of the ball. But if he doesn't get a double team, he's going strong to the hole.
Yeah. We'll take a charge. Do that. Try to do that.
He's too big. That's a big fella, Frecka.
Frecka hits the free throw, so it's 28-25. Ironton by 3. 2:08 to play in the first half. Mullins to the right, hands off to Freeman. Carson dribbles top of the key over to Ison left side. Head fake, moves baseline, whips it back out to Ashton Lane. Lane spinning against Frecka, ball stolen away. Turnover number 3. In transition, here's Kazee spinning against Markle. Takes the shot with a left hand off the glass, no good. Markle the rebound. Outlet pass to Ison. Ison across the timeline for the Tigers. Little hesitation, drives underneath, feeds Ashton Lane. He goes up, lays it in right side. 9 points for Ashton Lane, and a full timeout has been taken by, changed it to a 30. 30-second timeout taken by the Fighting Tigers, 30-25. have a 5-point lead with 1:39 to play in the first half. 30-second timeout brought to you by the Armory Smokehouse. They can cater. Call today, 740-306-0764, where you can get your delicious foods for your New Year's party.
Now listen, Bryson Mullins, you're not going to have a whole lot of open looks because they're going to key on you, buddy. So Steven Ison, you got to be ready. But not only that, Steven Ison, you got to hit me some 2 or 3 big threes in that first half. But you also got to play defense, you got to rebound, and you got to assist. And that's what Steven Ison has done here in the first half. And he is the big surprise to me for Chesapeake. Like, who is this cat, number 23? Come on, man.
9 points for him today. He and Ashton Lane lead the way for the Tigers. Panthers basketball, 1:39 to go. Full court pressure by the Fighting Tigers. John Cooper Barker will throw it in. And here we go. Throw back to Perkins. Perkins against Carson Freeman. Lobs it back to John Cooper Barker, right side. John Cooper Barker still in the backcourt, bounces ahead to Frecka, who gets by Ashton Lane, dribbles to the elbow, spins and gets it right back out to John Cooper Barker. He'll drive against Ison to the block right side, scoops it up high off the glass and banks it in. That's a tough take for John Cooper Barker to make it a 30-27 game. 1:17 to play in the first half.
Yeah, put his head down and go. That's what he did. Big shot by Ison.
Long three, left side, no good. Rebound grabbed by John Cooper Barker. The Panthers could tie it here. 1:05 left, 30-27. John Cooper Barker works against Ison. Bounce pass out to Perkins. He'll drive against Carson Freeman. Throws it up off the glass, banks it in. Tough shot for Caden Perkins. He has 6, 30-29.
Yeah, Ironton had to stay home on the weak side and no help defense that time. All the way to the basket for 2.
There's Ashton Lane with 44 seconds to play. He'll drive, scoops it up, missed it, got it back, puts it up and in. 32-29 Fighting Tigers. We now have 34 seconds to play in the first half.
Might have got away with a little push, little elbow there, but nonetheless, letting them play, baby.
Exactly.
That's what you want.
Here's Kazee with 25 to go. Drives against Edwards in the corner to Isaacs. Isaacs dribbles out top, shoves it back out to John Cooper Barker. He looks back to Stephen Ader, the head coach, with 15 to go. Finds Caden Perkins, who's picked up by Carson Freeman. Perkins just holding the basketball, now puts it on the deck with 8 and 7. He'll drive in the lane, scoops it up with the left hand off the glass, no good, but a foul. He got bailed out. He'll be at the line to shoot 2 with 6.3 seconds to play. Ashton Lane with his first foul, team foul number 3.
Getting bailed out and selling it are a part of the same thing, and he did just that. As Ashton Lane, he said, I just jumped straight up. I didn't have to swat or anything. First free throw is no good.
Scarberry back in for Chesapeake, replacing John Cooper Barker. 32-29, 6.3 to go. Second shot coming up for KK Perkins. And he got that one. Philip Thacker will check in for Carson Frecka. 32-30. Ironton led by 3 after 1. They lead by 2 now with 6.3 seconds left. Mullins takes the inbounds pass. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Dribbling ahead. Shake and bake. He'll drive, hangs in the air. Shot is up short at the buzzer. And we come to the end of the first half with the Tigers leading by 2, 32-30. Ironton on top of Chesapeake. Back after this timeout with a BC Tool Rental halftime report on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
People's Bank Student Checking Account is designed for teens and college students. The special account allows for experience managing a checking account with a highly rated mobile banking app, along with a People's Bank Debit MasterCard for purchases and ATM use. It also offers options for direct deposit and mobile check deposit. Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success for now and for the future. Member FDIC.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now, there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co., LLC. Used with permission.
Big shout out to the Ironton Fighting Tigers.
Everybody at 2nd Street Auto Sales is cheering you on this season. If you need a car, talk to Tina. She's out there buying at auction, hunting for deals, and bringing them back to Ironton just for you. And if she doesn't have what you're looking for, no worries. She'll find it for you because that's what she does. She sells cars. And lots of them. 2nd Street Auto Sales in Ironton. Honest deals. Hometown service.
Go Tigers.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel. My place for the game?
Zach, you never have food.
I'm going to Clark's Pump and Shop. I'm loading up on crispy crunchy chicken, Hanger 54 pizza, and chips.
Well then, I'm in. And way to support the family business.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
You're tuned in to Ironton Fighting Tigers, and it's brought to you in part by Desco Federal Credit Union. Locally owned and right here for you with 8 branches across Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia. They've got great rates and a mobile app that makes banking super easy. Plus, your money is insured up to $1 million. Check out descofcu.org or give them a call at 800-488-0746. Desco Federal Credit Union. Local, loyal, and all about you.
It takes a great team to achieve mission success, and the Ironton Fighting Tigers know that teamwork makes all the difference. The mission at the Armory Smokehouse is to deliver the highest quality food and excellent customer service to every guest. That's done through teamwork, communications, and respect. There's been many courageous men and women who have walked these very floors and have used the same philosophy while defending our freedom and country. The Armory Smokehouse, 920 Vernon Street, Ironton.
Since 1896, Liberty Bank has been a vital part of the community. As a community bank, they're committed to the people and businesses in the area. They're your friends and neighbors. They know you by name. Stop in and see what they have to offer. Great rates on mortgage loans, construction loans, and automotive loans. It's personal service with a smile, and they treat you like family. Liberty Bank in Ironton and Proctorville says, "Go Tigers." Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
There's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eats, drink, and cheers.
People's Bank Student Checking Account is designed for teens and college students. The special account allows for experience managing a checking account with a highly rated mobile banking app, along with a People's Bank Debit MasterCard for purchases and ATM use. It also offers options for direct deposit and mobile check deposit. Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success for now and for the future. Member FDIC.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
For all your insurance needs, call Sheer Mountain Insurance. As an authorized agent for Ohio Mutual Insurance Group, we have the protection that's right for you and your budget. Whether it's your auto, home, farm, business, or more, Sheer Mountain Insurance can create the right Ohio Mutual policy for you. Call us at 740-532-8755.
16 minutes are in the books. Time now for the BC Tool Rental Halftime Report. Powered by BC Tool Rental, 1014 South 2nd Street in Ironton. Now, back to Jason Filyow.
32-30, Ironton with the lead over Chesapeake here at the break. Let's take a look at the first half statistics powered by Iron City Hardware, 116 South 3rd Street. Ironton was led in scoring by Ashton Lane, who had 11 points. Stephen Eisen had 9. Bryson Mullins had 8. 2 points from Maddox Markle and 2 from Caden Edwards. Zane Williams, Carson Freeman played but didn't score in the first half. For Chesapeake, it was Carson Frecka leading the way with 9. John Cooper Barker and Caden Perkins with 7 points apiece. Maddox Kazee had 5 points and 2 from Dennis Scarberry. Andrew Isaacs, Philip Thacker, Andy Chapman played but didn't score in the first half. Ironton 3 for 3 at the foul line. Chesapeake 6 for 9. The Panthers did not hit a 3-point shot. Ironton hitting threes as they rain blows of threes upon them. 2 from Bryson Mullins and 3 from Stephen Eisen. It's our Festivus broadcast. Dropping Festivus lines in there as best as we can.
Oh, yes.
There has to be a better way. Tigers had 5 threes in the first half. Turnovers, Ironton committed just 3. Chesapeake only had 5. And if you look at the foul situation, Maddox Markle with 2, and nobody with Chesapeake, or on Chesapeake, with more than 1 foul. Tigers scored 16 in each the first and second for 32. Panthers had 13 in the first, 17 in the second for 30. 32-30 is the score at the half. We'll be back after this timeout with more on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Big shout out to the Ironton Fighting Tigers.
Everybody at 2nd Street Auto Sales is cheering you on this season. If you need a car, talk to Tina. She's out there buying at auction, hunting for deals, and bringing them back to Ironton just for you. And if she doesn't have what you're looking for, no worries. She'll find it for you because that's what she does. She sells cars. And lots of them. 2nd Street Auto Sales in Ironton. Honest deals. Hometown service.
Go Tigers.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel. My place for the game?
Zach, you never have food.
I'm going to Clark's Pump and Shop. I'm loading up on crispy crunchy chicken, Hanger 54 pizza, and chips.
Well then, I'm in. And way to support the family business.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
You're tuned in to Ironton Fighting Tigers, and it's brought to you in part by Desco Federal Credit Union. Locally owned and right here for you with 8 branches across Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia. They've got great rates and a mobile app that makes banking super easy. Plus, your money is insured up to $1 million. Check out DescoFCU.org or give them a call at 800-488-0746. Desco Federal Credit Union. Local, loyal, and all about you.
There's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eat, drink, and cheers.
This is the BC2 Rental Halftime Report.
32-30, Ironton on top. Jason Filiot, Kevin Anthony here at the Conley Center. What do you got?
Well, you look, nobody's really lighting it up offensively, but both teams shooting under 40%, 38% for Ironton, 39% for Chesapeake. Ironton, though, has hit 5 3-pointers, and, of course, 3 of those from Stephen Eisen, and he's been the real bright spot there. The guy that Chesapeake was like, what? You know, we know about number 5, Bryson Mullins, and sometimes Carson Freeman will knock down a few. But I tell you what, Stephen Eisen has come off the bench and done wonders here for the Fighting Tigers. Or should I say rebounding? Ironton out-rebounded 15-12, but Ashton Lane, 8 of those 12 rebounds for the Fighting Tigers. Maddox Kazee, 5 of the 15 for his Chesapeake Panthers. But for the most part, I'm like, no jump shots for Chesapeake. It's just all, we're going to take it to the paint and try to beat the Tigers inside with our big guys. And, why not, if they can't stop it. And early on, the fast break layup opportunities for Chesapeake, that was really just keeping them in the game. And the Tigers had to call a timeout to get back. But, again, look for more threes to fly for the Fighting Tigers and hopefully more land. And Chesapeake, a little bit more offense, but, again, they still have to be reckoned with their big guys inside.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question. Carson Frecka just gets the ball on the post on the left side, backs you down until he gets about a foot and a half away from the bucket, and with his 6'5" frame, he'll just turn, reach up high. As I reach for the doll, so did another man. He'll lay it up and in.
And and you see the Tigers sometimes will run a double team at him. So what? He's 6'5". You can see over that, and he's always got somebody on the opposite side, weak side. Take your poison, or pick your poison, if you will, when you play the Chesapeake Panthers. And if you fall asleep, Caden Perkins might wake up too from beyond the arc. He's been quiet offensively.
Yeah, Caden had 7 in the first half. He had 18 in the win over Lincoln County Saturday. Panthers will have the ball. It's Maddox Kazee, Caden Perkins, Carson Frecka, Philip Thacker, and John Cooper Barker in the purple uniforms. Ironton has led since it was 4-2. Thacker in the paint to Kazee, backing in on Caden Edwards. Ball knocked away, picked up by Maddox Markle. 6 turnovers. Markle on the run, driving right side. Ball stripped out of his hands, but a foul is called on Caden Perkins. That will be his first personal foul, team foul number 1, and that will send Maddox Markle to the free throw line to shoot 2.
And you got to love the sportsmanship, the smack on the hand, and Caden Perkins and Maddox Markle share pats on the back. Maddox Markle with the line shooting 2 after the big steal on the defensive end.
Maddox has attempted just 1 free throw this year. 0 for 1 from the foul line. And he is now 1 for 2 as he gets the first, his 3rd point here this evening.
Maddox prefers dunks to free throws.
Right. Chance to put his team up by 2 possessions here early in the second half. And he missed it. Rebound, grabbed by Caden Edwards, flips it out to Bryson Mullins. Mullins bounces back to Edwards out top. Edwards down low. It's a double clutch shot by Maddox Markle. He missed it. Chesapeake has the rebound. Back come the Panthers. In transition, here's Kazee spinning to the baseline, right side, backing in on Edwards. He'll take the shot short. Rebound kept alive, and Kazee has it out to the left side to Thacker. Down low to Frecka, off his hands, and last touch, they say, by Ashton Lane. He looks around as if to say, what? He's got a lot of problems with that call. Kazee with the inbound. They'll bounce it into Caden Perkins on the wing left side. Passed up the 3 a couple of times and brings it back out to reset things. Perkins dribbles to the top of the key. Now moves right, leaves it on the wing for Thacker, who drives, spins right. Out to Perkins, right wing, 3 is up, air ball. Rebound grab by Ashton Lane. Lane to Mullins, who sprints up the right sideline. Mullins leaves it for Freeman, who dribbles into the corner. Carson bumped, gets it out to Lane, top of the key. Ashton spins, lost the ball. Perkins with the steal. KK driving coast to coast, lays it up with the left hand, gets it to go. 9 points for Caden Perkins, 33-32. Tigers quickly down the floor. Carson Freeman out top. Right side to Mullins at the point. Mullins gets a screen, dribbles left, it's poked away, picked up by Markle. Maddox moves right, gives to Ashton Lane. Lane dribbles between the legs, crossover, spins right, left, lays it up off the glass and banks it in. Liberty Bank shot. Ashton Lane with 13. Tigers go up 35-32. 6:18 to play in the 3rd quarter. There's Kazee dribbling left. Hands off to John Cooper Barker. Back to Kazee in the corner, looking down low for Frecka there on the left block. Whips it in the corner right side with a skip pass out to Thacker. Back out top to Perkins. He swings it left to Kazee. Kazee will dribble in the paint, comes to a jump stop. Backdoor feed to Perkins, gives a couple of head fakes, got caught under the bucket. Now scoops it up with the left hand. No good. Rebound grabbed by Markle. Outlet pass goes to Mullins. Bryson driving, Euro step, whistle, block foul. No, wave it off. Foul was on the floor. John Cooper Barker commits the foul. That's number 2 on him. Team foul number 2, and the Tigers will inbound on the baseline.
You basically knew Bryson Mullins was going to go Euro step, and the defender that time tried to lean into him and did draw the foul.
Carson Freeman will throw it in baseline. Freeman bounces in to Ashton Lane. Ball knocked away. Turnover number 5 for the Fighting Tigers. Panthers down by 3. Here's Kazee. Dribbling right side, takes it to the hoop. Shot is up, blocked by Lane. Loose ball, Kazee picks it up. On the baseline, he tries to throw it off the knee of Caden Edwards, and I guess he was successful at that as it goes out of bounds across the way. Carson Frecka replaced in the lineup by Andy Chapman. Kazee will throw it in from the corner across the way. Panthers going with a stacked look. Lob pass comes out to John Cooper Barker. He'll dribble between the circles, angles to the right, throws in the corner to Thacker. Thacker looking down low, dribbles out to the wing. Can't get it to Chapman. Chapman kind of working his way back and forth across the paint. Back out top to Kazee, dribbles to the elbow, out top to Perkins. Perkins, pull-up jumper, right side, short, rebound tip. Lane couldn't hold it, Chapman has it. He'll take the shot with the left hand, no good. Rebound grab by Ashton Lane. Lane ahead for the Tigers, finds Mullins left side. Mullins stops and pops from three, in and out, no good. Chapman has the rebound for the Panthers. Bouncing ahead to Kazee. Back comes Chesapeake. Kazee. Hands off to Thacker, who drives in the lane. Bounce pass is knocked away, loose on the floor, grabbed by Carson Freeman. 7 turnovers for the Panthers. 4:38 to go. Here's Freeman left side.
Uncharacteristic turnovers by both teams here in this quarter.
Out to Ashton Lane. Lane will hand off to Carson Freeman. Big mismatch there. Chapman guarding Freeman. Tigers calling for the clear out. The screen. Now Freeman picks up the dribble, bounces back out to Ashton Lane. Lane on Chapman. Lane, crossover dribble, drives the lane, hangs in the air, shot is up, no good. Rebound grab by Kazee. Back come the Panthers. Kazee across the timeline. Spins right of the key, takes it in the lane. A leaner won't go. Rebound out of bounds, and the Tigers will have possession once again. A tick away from the halfway mark of quarter number 3. Still sitting at 35-32.
Kazee working his butt off. I tell you what, nobody gets up and down the floor as hard as Kazee does of this Chesapeake team, but he struggled inside there trying to get something to fall. And hands on hips, hands on knees, Jason. These cats are tired.
Yeah. Freeman with it. Picked up by Kazee. Carson moves left. Hands off to Maddox Markle. Markle gives to Bryson Mullins, top of the key. Got a screen, launches a three. Got it! Big three from Bryson Mullins. That's his third of the game. 11 points for him. 38-32, Fighting Tigers.
Nice job coming off that screen. Got his feet set. Where's the defense? Nobody came to help. Wide open shot. He knocks it down.
Thacker gives to Perkins. Perkins in between the circles, works against Carson Freeman. Perkins, looks to his head coach, Stephen Ader, for the play call. Perkins puts it in motion. Left side feed to John Cooper Barker, who dribbles to the elbow, takes it to the block left side, picks up the dribble, and lobs it back out to Perkins. Perkins, top of the key, takes it three over Freeman. It rims out, no good. Rebound fought for. Picked up by Chapman. Chapman back out to Perkins on the wing right side. Perkins will dribble now to the left elbow. Out to Thacker, left wing. Back to Perkins, top of the key. Perkins, crossover move, drives the lane, scoops it up with the left hand. Shot no good. Rebound grabbed by Ashton Lane. Outlet pass to Bryson Mullins. Here come the Tigers. Mullins, right side, gives it to Freeman. Freeman driving, giving to Lane. Lane will drive in the paint. Euro step again, gives to Caden Edwards. Layup, and good. They rolled around, hung on the rim, and fell through. That's 4 points, and a timeout's been taken by Stephen Ader and the Chesapeake Panthers. 2 minutes, 27 seconds to play in the third quarter. Ironton 40, Chesapeake 32. Full timeout. We're back in 60 on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Since 1896, Liberty Bank has been a vital part of the community. As a community bank, they're committed to the people and businesses in the area. They're your friends and neighbors. They know you by name. Stop in and see what they have to offer. Great rates on mortgage loans, construction loans, and automotive loans. It's personal service with a smile, and they treat you like family. Liberty Bank in Ironton and Proctorville says, "Go Tigers." Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Big shout out to the Ironton Fighting Tigers.
Everybody at 2nd Street Auto Sales is cheering you on this season. If you need a car, talk to Tina. She's out there buying at auction, hunting for deals, and bringing them back to Ironton just for you. And if she doesn't have what you're looking for, no worries. She'll find it for you because that's what she does. She sells cars. And lots of them. 2nd Street Auto Sales in Ironton. Honest deals. Hometown service.
Go Tigers.
This is Ironton High School basketball on 106.7 WIRO.
Ironton starting the second half like they did the first half. The Tigers got out to a 10-2 lead on the Panthers before they battled back. So far in the second half, Ironton's outscored Chesapeake 8-2.
Another 8-point lead for the Fighting Tigers, but more importantly, that defense really working this offense and working everybody on this Chesapeake basketball team. In fact, the last 2 offensive possessions, I kind of thought myself, they're resting on offense, trying to catch their breath. and then they chuck up a three, and there goes Ironton racing down the basketball court. 2:19, Ironton trying to protect that 8-point lead.
Thacker down low to Kazee, spinning on Caden Edwards, missed the turnaround shot. Lane with the rebound. Here comes Ironton again. Lane into the front court. He'll give to Steven Eisen, right side. Out top to Mullins. A bucket here will give Ironton its biggest lead of the night. Bounce pass to Eisen, right side. Eisen holding, bouncing back out to Maddox Markle, top of the key. He'll drive, spins in the lane, hangs in the air, 13-footer, bounces out, no good. Rebound grab by Kazee. Back come the Panthers. Kazee to Thacker. Thacker stops right point. They leave him alone. He takes the three and left it short. Rebound grab by Chapman. Chapman working against Maddox Markle. Missed the turnaround shot. Rebound grab by Maddox, and it's knocked out of his hands by Thacker, out of bounds. 1:37 to play in the third. Ironton by 8.
You can't say they didn't have their chances on that opportunity for Chesapeake. Again, missing some close-range shots right there under their own basket. Tigers still with that 8-point lead, a minute and a half to play third quarter.
Steven Eisen across midcourt for the Tigers with the dribble. Left side pass knocked into the backcourt, chased down by Mullins. Perkins poked it back there. Dangerous pass. Mullins into the front court now. Dribbles right, hands off to Ashton Lane. Lane, crossover dribble, cross-court pass to Eisen. Left side, he'll take a three. Off the glass and rim, no good. Chapman the rebounder. We get a block-out foul called against Maddox Markle. That's number 3 on him, team foul number 1. Carson Freck is going to check back in for Andy Chapman. I just wonder, Kevin, what would it look like if Chesapeake had Chapman and Frecka in the lineup at the same time?
I tell you what, that would be a half-court nightmare if they can control the ball offensively and defensively. Yeah. But the Tigers are getting up and down the floor so much, as you saw right there. That was a rest period for big Carson Freck. He said, I need a blow, coach. I got to sit down and get a break. And got his breather, and 107 right now. They're trying to cut into this 8-point lead. But yeah, that would be nice. But again, Tigers, they run and gun and defense and press. So not going to happen just yet.
Kazee out to John Cooper Barker. Zane Williams in the game for the Tigers, by the way. Here's Kazee for 3, left point, and we get a whistle and a foul called on Ashton Lane on the rebound, calling him for the hold. Ashton picks up his second, team foul number 2. They say he was holding Carson Frecka on that rebound underneath. Kazee will throw it in baseline. Left of the bucket with 50.9 showing on the clock. Kazee bouncing into Frecka, ball poked away, picked up by Perkins. He'll drive in the paint, pull up 14-footer, rims out. Ashton Lane grabs the board for the Tigers. Lane sprints ahead across midcourt. Stops top of the key, falls down but keeps the dribble going like Curly Neal. Bounces right back up and finds Bryson Mullins. 35 to play in the quarter. Mullins picked up by John Cooper Barker. Gets some separation as he backpedals to the top of the jump circle. Clock down to 21 and 20 seconds. Mullins now dribbles left, right to center court. 13, 12 seconds, 11 seconds. Mullins looks back at the clock, starts the play in motion with 7 and 6. Dribbles right side, now back out top. He'll take it left, flips it out to Freeman, left corner, who takes the 3. Got it! Yes, sir! 3-point shot. Smooth as a silk sheet with a hut. I lost my train of thought. 43-32. Tigers lead it by 11 after 3. Back after this timeout on WIRO.
People's Bank Student Checking Account is designed for teens and college students. The special account allows for experience managing a checking account with a highly rated mobile banking app, along with a People's Bank Debit MasterCard for purchases and ATM use. It also offers options for direct deposit and mobile check deposit. Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success for now and for the future. Member FDIC.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
Looking for affordable auto insurance coverage? Sheer Mountain Insurance has the deals that are right for you. We can insure all cars and all drivers regardless of age or driving record. That's Sheer Mountain Insurance. Call 740-532-8755 and get your online quote today at sheermountain.com.
This is Ironton High School basketball on 106.7 WIRO.
Ironton outscores Chesapeake 11-2 in the third quarter. A three by Carson Freeman at the buzzer gives Ironton its biggest lead of the night, 43-32.
And the shocking, not the shocking stat, but the telltale stat, Chesapeake 1 field goal in that second, 1 of 15 shooting, 0 of 4 from three-point range. The Tigers with an 11-point lead. And I'm sure Drew Stevens, the way he played the game when he played the game, he never took the gas pedal. I mean, he always stepped on the gas. You expect him to tack.
Yeah, offensive foul. Bryson driving and Philip Thacker was standing there for a while. I know the student section doesn't like that, but I think that's the right call. Mullins picks up his second. Team foul number 1.
Student section just doing their job.
I know, that's right. Like I said earlier, the airing of the grievances with that call. Fourth quarter, it's a time where you have your feats of strength. No aluminum pole here, though. Caden Perkins takes the inbounds pass and works up the floor against Carson Freeman. The first 3 quarters have flown by. And just as I say, that will probably drag out the fourth, but that's okay.
Yeah, no fouls, no hacks, no stoppages of play. And I tell you what, Chesapeake, they can't make easy shots, but they need easy shots to fall.
Perkins out top to Kazee. Kazee guarded by Caden Edwards, dribbles to the left block, hangs in the air, shot up and in. Maddox Kazee's first bucket this half. He has 7 points. 43-34.
And that's one of the 2 guys that can go get them for you, Maddox Kazee or, of course, Caden Perkins.
Bryson Mullins with the basketball on top. He's picked up by Dennis Scarberry, who checked in between the third and fourth period. Mullins dribbling left, lost it, and picked up by Caden Edwards. Reach-in foul, or a timeout. Okay, I thought they were going to get the reach-in foul on Frecka, but instead a 30-second timeout taken by the Fighting Tigers. 7:06 to play, 43-34. Ironton with the lead. Chesapeake's going to pick it up defensively. This 30-second timeout brought to you by Patties and Pints, where you can stop in for lunch or dinner or both and get delicious burgers, wings, salads, and more. Patties and Pints, 211 Adams Street.
And I think that's what Coach Stevens is telling them. Hey, they're coming. I mean, they're down. You can't play soft here on offense. And if you're going to set screens, set good screens, come to help each other. And again, Chesapeake's coming. I mean, the game ain't over, so, you got to stay aggressive with your offensive attack the basket, attack the rim, but take care of the ball.
We haven't really seen Chesapeake press Ironton to this point. The old saying, teams that press don't like to be pressed. Will Chesapeake go that route? We'll see. They're down by 9 as we hit the 7-minute mark. Bryson Mullins to the right side to Ashton Lane. Lane at the right point. Just dribbling around out there. Gets it to Caden Edwards, who moves right, gives to Freeman. Freeman dribbles top of the key. Over to Bryson Mullins. Mullins gets a screen. Dribbles to the right side. Hands off to Caden Edwards, who comes back left. Over to Ashton Lane. Lane gets a screen from Zane. Oh, he had him open there for a second. Picks up the dribble at the foul line. Bounces out to Edwards, who explodes to the hole and drives to the hoop. Ball is blocked out of bounds on the shot by Philip Thacker. Tigers took about 30 seconds off the clock. At least they have thus far with this possession. Carson Freeman with the inbound. Baseline. Lobbing out top, and the pass is tipped into the backcourt by Scarberry. He'll drive to the hoop and lay it in. Wow, that could be a momentum changer right there. 7 turnovers for the Fighting Tigers, 43-36. And now Chesapeake comes with the pressure. Bryson Mullins in the backcourt, across the timeline, picks up the dribble. Double teamed. He finds Ashton Lane, who gets by Thacker. He'll dribble under the bucket, spins on the block, and brings it back out. 43-36. Ironton on top. 6 minutes to play. Lane hesitates, drives in the paint. Ball knocked away again. It's loose on the floor, picked up by Frecka. Long pass down the floor to Perkins. Perkins lays it up, double clutch, banks it off the glass and rim, no good. Scarberry had the rebound. It's knocked away, still loose. We get a tie-up on the floor. It's going to be Chesapeake basketball. Back-to-back turnovers for the Fighting Tigers. And again, just like you said, Kevin, here comes Chesapeake.
And again, it's part of their DNA. Hey, we are the big dogs. We're down. We've played horrible basketball offensively as far as the last quarter is concerned. We got to go and attack defensively and make things happen. So right now, the defense of Chesapeake is making things happen. Outscoring the Tigers here 4-0 in this quarter, drawing to within 7. Ironton needing to settle down.
Thacker to Frecka, back to Thacker. He'll take a jumper left of the key. Shot is up, no good. Backside rebound. Or Thacker got it. That was Kazee that took the shot. Scarberry had the rebound. We get a whistle and a foul underneath called against Ironton. Thacker hit the deck. I'm not sure. Ashton Lane is called for the push. That's his third, team foul number 2. So the Panthers will inbound once again.
Ashton Lane is third.
It will be Kazee throwing it in from the baseline. Left of the bucket. Lobbing into Thacker. Thacker fakes the handoff, drives to the baseline. Shot blocked by Ashton Lane. Good recovery by Lane to get that one from behind. Lane gives to Mullins. Back to Lane. They double him in the backcourt. Bounce pass across the timeline to Freeman. Freeman moves left, bounces to Maddox Markle. Cross-court pass to Lane. Lane driving left side, scoops it up with the left hand. No good. Edwards missed the follow. Rebound grab by Kazee. Long baseball pass down the floor to Perkins. Perkins in the lane, moves right side, gets a screen, lays it up and in. He has 11, and just like that, the Panthers are down by 5, 43-38. Here's Freeman. He's bumped in the front court, and that's going to be Philip Thacker's second. Just the first on Chesapeake here in the fourth. 5 minutes to play.
And the coach will attack. He will like that. He likes that from his defense. Only the first foul here in the quarter, only your first foul. So, again, to implore his defense, continue, keep coming for the Tigers. The Tigers looking for a bucket or a trip to the free throw line.
It's a 6-0 run for the Panthers in the first 3 minutes here in the fourth. Mullins to Lane, right wing. Ashton dribbles out top, takes it in the paint, kicks it out to Freeman. Left corner, three-point shot is no good. Lane tips it up. He missed it, got it back one more time, and we get a whistle and a foul on the floor called against Thacker. That's his third. Team foul number 2 on Chesapeake. Hard work on the glass from Ashton Lane, the entrepreneur. Bryson Mullins will throw it in baseline left of the bucket. 5-point Ironton lead. Needing a bucket in the worst sort of way here. Into Caden Edwards, left corner, out to Freeman. Freeman holding, now dribbling back out in between the circles. Perkins creeps out on him. Freeman hands off to Bryson Mullins. Back to Freeman on the wing. Carson holding, looking, lobbing down low for Maddox Markle, catching on the block, spinning, bounces across the lane. Ashton Lane foul. Missed the shot, but he'll be at the line to shoot 2. They're going to get Kazee or Scarberry on that. They got Kazee. Maddox Kazee's first personal foul, team foul number 3, and Ashton Lane will go back to the line.
And that's smart basketball right there, trying to look for the mismatch, and more importantly, getting the ball to the open man, and again, make buckets or get to the free throw line, and right here, you're at the free throw line.
And Lane got the first of 2. He has 14 points to lead the Fighting Tigers. Puts him up 6.
17 rebounds, by the way. He had
Goodness
14
gracious.
coming out of the third, and he's got 3 here in this rebound, or in this quarter.
And he got the second. 15 points for Ashton Lane. Ironton's first 2 points of the fourth. They lead 45-38. Panther basketball. Maddox Kazee with it, picked up by Caden Edwards. Kazee dribbling left, gets a screen out top, drives right to the hoop, scoops it up with a left-hand shot, no good. Late whistle and a foul. Maddox Markle can't believe it. That foul was called by the official way over on the other side of the floor. Maddox Markle's 4th, team foul number 3.
And if anybody can get to the basket, it's always Caden Perkins or Maddox Kazee. They can find their shot anytime in the game, and look for those two to just put their head down and say, hey, Tigers, it's time for the bull rush, because here we come. And he's at the line shooting 2. Clock at 4:08 for the 45-30, and he misses the first.
Just like he did his first trip to the floor. He went 1 for 2. He has 7 points today. Steven Eisen is in for Maddox Markle. Again, Maddox with 4 fouls. You got to wonder how long he'll be out. Second shot by Kazee, also no good. Rebound grab by Ashton Lane, and he's fouled by Scarberry. Dennis Scarberry picks up his second. That's team foul number 4. That's important because from here on out, Ironton is shooting free throws on every Chesapeake foul.
Rebound number 18 for the entrepreneur.
Lane gets it into Bryson Mullins, back to Ashton Lane. He goes to the right side of the floor to Eisen, back to Lane. Lane back to Eisen. Eisen picks up his dribble in the backcourt, lobs to Lane across the stripe, now to Mullins left side. Short corner finds Carson Freeman, back out to Mullins on the wing. Bryson dribbles back out in between the circles, now with 3:50 left. Mullins dribbles right. Takes it to the corner, works against Thacker, picks up the dribble, bounces to Lane, knocked around. Ashton picks it up, feeds it, tries to feed it in the corner, but it's stolen away. 9 turnovers, back come the Panthers. Kazee driving, shot is up and rolls out no good. Rebound saved by Ashton Lane. He got pushed by Carson Frecka. No foul was called there, and as a result, the Tigers can't get the basketball. Chesapeake will have it. Lane tried to save it as he was pushed out of bounds, just flipped it into the Chesapeake bench. 3:29 to go, 45-38. Ironton by 7. Kazee with the inbound.
You got your rebounders in there for this Chesapeake team, so all you need is Perkins or Kazee to drive and draw, and expect your big guys to go up here and try to get an offensive board.
Here's Perkins to the right elbow, missing the backdoor pass. He'll drive underneath. Shot no good. Rebound grabbed by Bryson Mullins. 2-on-2. Bounce pass ahead to Caden Edwards. Thrown behind him. He'll pick it up and find Ashton Lane on the wing. Ashton driving right to the hoop. Whistle. Offensive foul. Philip Thacker took the charge again, and Ashton Lane is called for his 4th. So now your 2 post players have 4 fouls apiece for the Fighting Tigers. And that is, I wish we had replay on that one.
Fouls on Ashton Lane, his 4th.
Andrew Stevens, calm and cool and collected, keeping it to himself. You can hear what he's saying, but you can't hear what he's saying.
And we get a whistle, and
Chris Barnes would have had 2 technicals by now.
I think they're resetting the clock. Putting time on the clock. Taking time off. They took time off. Maddox Markle back in for Ashton Lane. So your 4 fouls replaces your 4 fouls. 3:01 left. 45-38 Ironton. Thacker into Kazee. Kazee with 7 points. Down to Perkins on the block right side. Turnaround shot no good. Rebound to Markle. Underhands to Mullins. Back come the Tigers. He'll throw it ahead to Steven Eisen. Eisen gives to Mullins on the wing. Mullins will bring it back out. He's picked up by Philip Thacker. Spins to the right. Gives to Maddox Markle on the wing. Maddox dribbles back out top. Carson Freck is on him. Ball poked away. Markle goes back and keeps the dribble. Moves right hands off to Bryson Mullins. Mullins. Again, picked up by Thacker. 2:27 and counting.
Ader trying to implore his team, come out. We got to come out and play defense. You can't sit back. So defense is coming out, so it's going to open up a lane here sometime for the Fighting Tigers to attack that basket.
Mullins gets a screen, dribbles left, ball knocked away, and a foul. Starberry is going to pick up his 3rd, and Bryson Mullins will be at the line to shoot 2. That's the 5th team foul on Chesapeake. So again, the final 2-12. Every foul against the Panthers will result in 2 free throws for the Tigers, unless it's an and-one opportunity. Mullins just 1 bucket here in the second half. That was a 3-pointer in the 3rd quarter. He's at the line shooting 2 as they wipe up the floor right there in front of the Ironton bench. 7-point lead for the Fighting Tigers. And Mullins' free throw is long, no good. That, by the way, is just the second missed free throw by the Tigers tonight. Substitution for Chesapeake. John Cooper Barker back in, replacing Dennis Scarberry.
A made free throw here helps the Tigers set up their full court press. A miss. Look for Chesapeake to just take off down the floor, so the Tigers on a miss need to get down the floor, but they need to make this to set up that press.
Second free throw also no good. Rebound grabbed by Frecka. 2:10 to go. Panthers still in it, 45-38. Kazee into the front court. He'll drive against Caden Edwards right to the hoop, throws it up, and somehow gets it to bank in. Maddox Kazee with 9 points. Under 2 to go. Full court pressure. Carson Freeman catches in the front court. Moves left, gives to Eisen. Now out to Caden Edwards. And we get a whistle and a timeout taken by Drew Stevens, a full timeout. 1:48 to play, 45-40. Fighting Tigers on top, and we're back in 60 seconds on Total Media Sports.
You're tuned in to Ironton Fighting Tigers, and it's brought to you in part by Desco Federal Credit Union. Locally owned and right here for you with 8 branches across Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia. They've got great rates and a mobile app that makes banking super easy. Plus, your money is insured up to $1 million. Check out descofcu.org or give them a call at 800-488-0746. Desco Federal Credit Union. Local, loyal, and all about you.
It takes a great team to achieve mission success, and the Ironton Fighting Tigers know that teamwork makes all the difference. The mission at the Armory Smokehouse is to deliver the highest quality food and excellent customer service to every guest. That's done through teamwork, communications, and respect. There's been many courageous men and women who have walked these very floors and have used the same philosophy while defending our freedom and country. The Armory Smokehouse, 920 Vernon Street, Ironton.
This is Ironton High School basketball on 106.7 WIRO.
We're down to 1:48 left in this one, 45-40. Ironton leads Chesapeake. Tigers with 2 timeouts remaining. Chesapeake has 4. Both teams are in the bonus foul situation, and the possession arrow points towards Ironton's end of the floor. Ashton Lane back to the floor for the Tigers.
It's about game management, of course, as well as floor leadership, just taking care of the ball. You know they're going to come out and foul you, but they want to get that steal first and foul second.
Here's Markle out to Bryson Mullins. Mullins dribbling around a double team. He spins back into one. He got popped right there in midcourt, and Maddox Kazee will pick up his second. I don't think he got hit that hard on the gridiron this year. Well, that was a shot. He turned right into that screen, or that double team. Mullins to the foul line, where he is 2 for 4 tonight. First shot up and short. Well, he's got to hit this one to keep it a 2-possession game, and it is now, but 2 3-point shots would just tie it.
Yeah, that's the game management part. You know you're going to get fouled. You got to hit those free throws and get that defense back.
And he missed that one. Chesapeake with the rebound. The Tigers have missed 5 straight free throws. Here's Kazee driving to the hoop, right side, takes the shot, rolls out, no good. Rebound to Maddox Markle, couldn't hold it out of bounds. And Chesapeake will throw it in baseline with 1:27 to go. Maddox Kazee will throw it in. Kazee looking. Whistle and a timeout taken by Stephen Ader, head coach of the Panthers. This is a full timeout as well. 1:27 to go, 45-40 Ironton. We're back in 60 seconds on Total Media Sports.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel. My place for the game?
Zach, you never have food.
I'm going to Clark's Pump and Shop. I'm loading up on crispy crunchy chicken, Hanger 54 pizza, and chips.
Well then, I'm in. And way to support the family business.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
For all your insurance needs, call Sheer Mountain Insurance. As an authorized agent for the Cincinnati Insurance Companies, we have the protection that's right for you and your budget. Whether it's your home, auto, life, business, or more, Sheer Mountain Insurance can create the right Cincinnati Insurance Company's policy for you. Call 740-532-8755.
This is Ironton High School basketball on 106.7 WIRO.
Just 87 ticks on the clock remain in this one. 45-40, Ironton with a 5-point lead. Out of the timeout. Fairland coaches are in the house. Ironton plays Fairland this Saturday night at Fairland, a makeup game. Panthers will throw it in baseline. Maddox Kazee left of the bucket.
You know they can get to the basket. You know they can try to create a shot. But have they shot a 3-point basket yet, and will they attempt one?
They've shot it. They haven't made one. Here's Kazee in the lane. A leaner, good 14-footer. Maddox Kazee starting to heat things up now. 45-42. 1:14 left. Here's Lane in the backcourt. Has it knocked away from behind. He chased it down, and a timeout's been taken by Drew Stevens. He got that timeout before the 10 count, and it was very, very close. The official said he had 9, and Marcus Thompson was the one that signaled the timeout. It has to be a full timeout for the Tigers, so we'll be back in 60. For News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings. Buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers.
There's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eat, drink, and cheers.
This is Ironton High School basketball on 106.7 WIRO.
Ironton down to 1 timeout remaining. Full court pressure. They lead it by 3. Ashton Lane gets it to Bryson Mullins. Mullins back to Lane. He dribbles across the timeline. Bounce pass to Freeman. Freeman to Bryson Mullins. Now under a minute to go. Mullins dribbling out of a double team. He's fouled, and that's going to be on Maddox Kazee. That's his 3rd. Mullins goes back to the line. Looks like Kazee is a little slow to get up. Maybe banged his knee on the floor. He's kind of hobbling a little bit.
Tigers with yet again another opportunity with the clock stopped to put points on the board and put more pressure on this offense of Chesapeake. But right now it's just a one-possession game as Ironton leads 45-42.
And Bryson needs to hit at least one of these. He has missed his last 4. Now 2 for 6 from the foul line. 11 points for him. Big shots here with 53.3 to play. Still plenty of time left. Chesapeake still has 3 timeouts remaining. And again, both teams are in the bonus. Mullins, the junior, toes the line. A pair of shots here. First one is up and good. Well, I tell you, when you've missed 4 in a row, hitting that first one in this situation has got to make you feel a lot better. Kind of a big weight lifted off of your chest. Now a 4-point game. Second shot for Bryson is up, and he got that one. Calm, cool, collected, 47-42. Ironton by 5, 50 seconds to go. Perkins in the front court. Caden Perkins dribbling right, picked up by Carson Freeman. He'll take it in the lane, flips it back out now to John Cooper Barker. Over to the left side to Thacker, now to Kazee. Kazee to the corner, off balance 3, got it. Wow, what a tough shot by Maddox Kazee, I'm sorry. And a timeout's been taken by Chesapeake. That is a full timeout, 47-45. The first made 3 of the game for the Panthers.
And again, you saw something cooking, especially when they were running that offense outside the arc. It's like, I think they're trying to set themselves up for a 3-point shot, and whoever has a good look, and it just happened to be Maddox Kazee, but he always has a good look.
Yeah.
Always has a good look. Inside, outside, Maddox Kazee, Superman for these Chesapeake Panthers in this quarter.
Would you call that a good look?
For him, I would.
For him? Okay.
For him, yeah.
He was kind of leaning on that, but, I mean, yeah, you're right. He's a scorer.
And he's been leaning basically this whole quarter trying to get the and one calls, which he's got quite often. But, again, he was leaning on that shot. It's like, if I'm not going to make it, I'm going to get 3 free throws. But nice defense, of course, even on the made basket by Ironton's Caden Edwards. And that's just a tough shot from a really, really good player.
He has 14 tonight to lead the Panthers. 9 in the second half. He had 33 last year here at the Conley Center. We're down to 33.3 seconds left.
Yeah, scoreless he was in that quarter. So his 9 points, I believe, all in this fourth quarter.
Tigers have scored just 4 points here in the quarter, all from the foul line. They have not hit a field goal here this quarter, as the Panthers have battled back.
Again, when you slow this game down, it's try to go for the steal. If they don't get it, try to get the 10-second count is for Chesapeake. And the Tigers, if they get it across the timeline, expect to be fouled.
Freeman will throw it in. Carson Bounces into Maddox Markle. Markle gives to Mullins. Mullins to Freeman. Freeman pressured in the backcourt. He throws to Mullins and a timeout. 25. They took 8 seconds, and that is the final timeout taken by Ironton. So now you can't do that anymore. You got to get it across the stripe. 25.7 seconds left. Ironton clinging to a 2-point lead as the Panthers have outscored Ironton 13-2 here in the fourth quarter.
And I want a little trickeration. I want one guy throwing the ball in, of course. I want 4 guys all down here on this end for the Fighting Tigers, depending on who's in. So if you've got 33 Thacker as well as Frecka, you can best believe that one of your speedsters can beat them down the floor for a long pass down the floor and an easy layup. So let's see what Coach Stevens has drawn up, because again, you've got your big fellas, Thacker and Frecka, on the floor, and then you got to believe that Maddox Markle or Caden Edwards or even the point guard Bryson Mullins can go long.
Boy, let me throw this at you. Ironton out of timeouts. They can't move. Put Frecka on the ball. With his wingspan, that's going to make it tougher to get inbounds. But they won't do that. Frecka is back. John Cooper Barker's on the ball. Carson Freeman will throw it in.
Edwards standing at half court. I'd love for him to come run to the top of the key and then run long.
Freeman bounces into Ashton Lane. They'll double him. He bounces back to Freeman. Freeman long pass to Maddox Markle. He takes it across the timeline.
Now
circles
get
back
the foul.
around. He fouled. Yep. Thacker got him. That's number 4 on Thacker. 19 seconds to play, and Maddox Markle is at the foul line.
And textbook, of course. Play for the steal, you don't get it. Play for the 10-second call, you don't get it. As soon as you get across the timeline, go and do the foul the Tigers. So big free throws coming here for Ironton's Maddox Markle.
Maddox 1 for 3 from the foul line this season. The senior with 2 3-points here tonight, and the first one is no good. So you got to have this one. Tigers as a team 57% from the stripe entering the game. Second shot by Maddox. He got it. That's a big one. 48-45. Tigers on top. 17 seconds to go. Perkins into the front court. Picked up by Freeman. Perkins, shake and bake. Dribbles right. Takes it to the block. Hangs in the air. Shot is short. Rebound grabbed by Markle. We get a whistle and a foul. 7.5 seconds to play. And Maddox Markle will walk the length of the floor, trying to ice this one for the Fighting Tigers. Caden Perkins trying to draw the and one. Couldn't get it. And now Maddox is at the line, and one free throw should do it.
Carson Freeman, the coach's son, I know what you're trying to do, and I'm not going to let you do it. I'm going to play tight defense, but when you lean, I'm not touching you. Great defense by Carson Freeman. Upset the shot a little bit, but one free throw would be nice on this trip for Maddox.
And he got it. It is now a 2-possession game with 7.5 seconds left. 5 points for Maddox Markle.
Is this the NBA where, you know, if you let him like a layup, the clock stops?
No. Second free throw, no good. Chesapeake with a rebound, 49-45. Here's a 3, a leaner from John Cooper Barker, no good. Rebound tip. Ashton Lane gets it at the buzzer, and the Fighting Tigers get the win over Chesapeake, 49-45. Message sent. Tigers win it to improve to 5-0 on the season, 2-0 in the league. Chesapeake falls to 4-1, 1-1 in the OVC. There's a new leader in the clubhouse. It's a Festivus miracle.
Or as Eddie Murphy would say, there's a new sheriff in town.
There's a new sheriff in town. 49-45, Tigers win it. Back after this timeout with a locker room wrap-up on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle.
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings. Buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers.
Big shout out to the Ironton Fighting Tigers.
Everybody at 2nd Street Auto Sales is cheering you on this season. If you need a car, talk to Tina. She's out there buying at auction, hunting for deals, and bringing them back to Ironton just for you. And if she doesn't have what you're looking for, no worries. She'll find it for you because that's what she does. She sells cars and lots of them. 2nd Street Auto Sales in Ironton. Honest deals. Hometown service.
Go Tigers!
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's. Hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co. LLC. Used with permission.
Tired of gas prices draining your wallet faster than your tank?
Download the Clark's Pump and Shop Rewards app. Earn discounts on gas, breakfast sandwiches, drinks, and more.
Fuel up, snack up, save up with Clark's Rewards. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel. My place for the game?
Zach, you never have food.
I'm going to Clark's Pump and Shop. I'm loading up on crispy crunchy chicken, Hanger 54 pizza, and chips.
Well then, I'm in. And way to support the family business.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
You're tuned in to Ironton Fighting Tigers, and it's brought to you in part by Desco Federal Credit Union. Locally owned and right here for you with 8 branches across Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia. They've got great rates and a mobile app that makes banking super easy. Plus, your money is insured up to $1 million. Check out DescoFCU.org or give them a call at 800-488-0746. Desco Federal Credit Union. Local, loyal, and all about you.
There's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eat, drink, and cheers.
Did you miss anything? Then keep it right here because it's time for the Locker Room Wrap-Up. Now, with the Locker Room Wrap-Up, here's Jason Filio.
Tigers win it tonight, 49-45 over Chesapeake. Early season battle of the Cats right here at the Conley Center, and the Fighting Tigers get the win. They took the lead at 4-2 and did not trail the rest of the game. Chesapeake made it interesting, got close late, cut it to 3 points at 45-42, actually outscored Ironton 13-6 and held the Tigers without a field goal in the fourth quarter. And didn't matter. Tigers were able to hold on and get a 49-45 win against a really good Chesapeake Panther basketball team. The Panthers fall to 4-1. Ironton's now 5-0, and we're joined now by Drew Stevens, head coach of the Tigers, and 0 field goals in the fourth quarter. But the defense that you guys played, I mean, you hold them to, 2 points in the third, and their shooting was like 1 for 15, I think, or 1 for 16 in the third quarter. You guys really established yourself there in the second half. Good win for your kids.
It was a fantastic win. I'm not going to take anything away from this. The first 4 games played great teams. Tonight was a little bit, I guess, not a monkey off your back.
It's a measuring stick, right?
It was for us. Listen, Chesapeake is a phenomenal team. I'm not taking anything away from them. Very well-coached team, very disciplined. And, I'm sitting on the sidelines thinking, please don't give it up like we did last year. So we became a little stagnant. Maddox is a phenomenal player.
Yeah.
I mean, down the stretch, that young man hit shots that, my guys are coming to the bench, and I'm just telling them, like, hey, you can't do anything better than that. So just continue to believe and rebound the basketball. I'm just proud of our guys. I'm going to say it. Like I said, I don't want to say modest, but I'm super proud of our guys. We have taken on a very tough schedule, and we continue playing hard, and we continue just being relentless at times that we have to be.
Chesapeake last year against you guys scored 67 points and 83. Tonight, they had 32 through 3 quarters. And that just says a lot about your defense. And I think, I don't know, it was the way that you guys were playing defensively, but it seemed like they got away from going inside to Frecka because they were really going down low to him in the first half. He had nothing in the second half. Was that your all's defensive adjustments?
Well, I mean, like I said, if Frecka gets going, it makes it very difficult for us because then they can play inside out. We knew with Maddox, like I said, the game got close there because he takes over. He took over there late. I kept telling our guys, I said, it's like we're not playing to win late. It's like we were playing not to lose. Like I said, this is the best Christmas gift in the world. I mean, these guys, like I said, I keep saying Chesapeake is phenomenal. They're a great team, like I said, well coached, and I'm just blessed to have the opportunity to coach my guys and for them to play as hard as they do for me. It's a lot of trust on both sides.
Yeah. Ashton Lane, phenomenal game on the glass. Kevin, what did he finish with rebound? Ashton. He's got it somewhere. He was at 17 at one point. 19 rebounds. He had 15 points and 19 boards. I thought he had like 47 in the first half. It seemed like it.
19 rebounds is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about that. Ashton, and we talk about it in practice all the time, and the guys on the team say, he continues to find ways to rebound. And, there's 4 guys, and for some way he pops out of everybody with the ball. You're talking about 19 rebounds. That gives us more possessions, and it helps us out on both ends. He's a great offensive rebounder as well. He got in a little foul trouble tonight. They're physical inside. So, he got 4 fouls. I'm just happy that we could sustain the run there late because last year it bit us.
Yeah, and they waited to press you guys until the fourth quarter, right? So, and I know there's the old saying, and I said this on the air, teams that press don't like to be pressed. Is that true?
Well, we haven't had a lot of teams press us. And
I know that. That's what I'm saying.
I think with our defense, we couldn't play. They took us out of the way we played our defense early, running, jumping, and trapping.
Yeah.
KK Perkins is a big contributor to that because he's a good guard, and it's hard to contain him and Maddox. So being able to contain those two, but I didn't want to get away from our principles too much. I wanted to stay, to the base of it, and we just happened to come out on top tonight, which was a blessing.
You told me you didn't think you could stop them. You wanted to slow them down as much as you could. You guys were effective at that tonight?
I believe we were. Like I said, I didn't like how we finished the game. You can't not score in the fourth other than from the foul line. And again, I think being in these situations, we haven't done well in the past. So I think it was like these guys that started creeping into their mind, kind of what happened to us last year, and they were thinking, oh gosh, it can't happen again. And then, Maddox gets on a go, and that's what happened last year to us. It just happened to be that Maddox Markle stepped up. I thought Carson Freeman did phenomenal tonight. With guarding KK the whole game. He only came out for a few minutes here and there, but I thought he did a fantastic job. I just thought it was a great team win. So,
and the shot he hit at the end of the third quarter to put you guys up 11. That's big.
Well, it was phenomenal.
I know he'd been struggling from the three-point shot.
Absolutely.
And to have something like that, that's huge for the team and gives him some confidence.
Absolutely. Like I said, as hard as he plays defensively, and then you have the opportunity to hit a huge shot. That arguably could be the biggest shot of the game outside of Maddox's foul shots.
Yeah.
But then again, you tell me a stat that Ashton Lane has 15 points and 19 rebounds. That speaks for itself. So,
yeah. Well, out of the frying pan into the fire, right? This Saturday, Fairland, they're scoring points in bunches right now, and you've seen them, and they got a big win over Portsmouth last night. Get a little break for Christmas, and then head out to Proctorville on Saturday. Huh?
This is the first 2 days off we've had in a row, and it just happens to be it's Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Yeah.
So they need the rest. It's good, and like I said, great opponent in Fairland, but we're going to show up, and we're going to play hard.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on the win. Merry Christmas. We'll see you back out here Saturday.
Thank you.
Not out here, but in Proctorville.
Got you. Same to you. Thank you.
Drew Stevens, head coach of the Fighting Tigers. And now we're going to pass it to Ashton Lane, who is coming up to join us here briefly here in the locker room wrap-up. Again, the Tigers win it 49-45. Get him adjusted there. Ashton, the entrepreneur.
What's up?
Hey, man, good game. 15 points, 19 boards. How tough was that? They're a physical team on the inside, right?
Yeah, they're a really good team, man. We just played our hearts out there, man.
Goodness, with those guys, Carson Frecka is a handful, and you think, okay, well, he's getting a break, and then they bring in Chapman, who's 6'6", and just a big, strong kid. How big of a challenge is that for you individually to go up against guys like that?
I just try to get in front of them and just try to box them out and just not let them get me in down low, good position, and just be physical with them down there and just try what I can.
Coach Stevens talked about, the gap kind of closed there in the fourth quarter. We couldn't hit a shot, and all our points came from the foul line. He said, I didn't want this to be like what happened last year. We know last year how Chesapeake came back and kind of closed it out and won in overtime. But you guys have a little bit more confidence. Is it kind of can you feel that from last year to this year, the confidence that you guys have from working together for a couple of years?
Yeah, I just think our chemistry is just through the roof right now because we just played it together so long and we just depend on each other so much, and we just trust each other.
Yeah, you can feel that. You can see that on the court, too, and everybody's just fired up. 5-0.
Yep.
First place in the OVC.
Yep.
And you get to get a chance to have that by yourself when you go to Proctorville on Saturday and take on Fairland. 15 points, 19 boards, man. Congratulations. Awesome win. And we'll see you Saturday.
Thank you.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right. Ashton Lane joining us here on the Locker Room Wrap-Up. We're going to step aside for a moment. When we come back, we'll take a look at the stats and wrap it up here from the Conley Center on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now, there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co., LLC. Used with permission.
Since 1896, Liberty Bank has been a vital part of the community. As a community bank, they're committed to the people and businesses in the area. They're your friends and neighbors. They know you by name. Stop in and see what they have to offer. Great rates on mortgage loans, construction loans, and automotive loans. It's personal service with a smile, and they treat you like family. Liberty Bank in Ironton and Proctorville says, "Go Tigers." Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
For all your auto insurance needs, call Sheer Mountain Insurance. We work with many national insurance companies, and we give you choices. Plus, we're your local source for your homeowner's insurance coverage, too. Be sure to ask about our auto home discount packages available. Sheer Mountain Insurance. Call 740-532-8755.
People's Bank Student Checking Account is designed for teens and college students. The special account allows for experience managing a checking account with a highly rated mobile banking app, along with a People's Bank Debit MasterCard for purchases and ATM use. It also offers options for direct deposit and mobile check deposit. Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success for now and for the future. Member FDIC.
You're listening to the Ironton Classic Locker Room Wrap-Up, powered by Spare Time Recreation.
Well, it's not the Ironton Classic, but it is. It's a classic
It
win.
is, yes.
It is a classic win for the Fighting Tigers here tonight as Ironton gets a 49-45 win over Chesapeake. Time to take a look at the statistics and scoring from tonight's game. I'll read these to you because we can't all read the classics, Professor Highbrow. Happy Festivus. Ironton is led in scoring by Ashton Lane, 15 points. Bryson Mullins had 13. 9 from Stephen Ison all in the first half on 3 threes. 5 points from Maddox Markle. Caden Edwards had 4. Carson Freeman with 3, a big 3 from him at the end of the third quarter. And Zane Williams played but didn't score. That's all the scoring for the Tigers. Chesapeake was led by Maddox Kaziz, 14. Caden Perkins had 11. 9 from Carson Frecka. John Cooper Barker had 7. And Dennis Scarberry had 4 to round out the scoring. Andrew Isaacs, Philip Thacker, and Andy Chapman all played but didn't score. Ironton was 9 for 17 from the foul line. Chesapeake 6 for 11. The Tigers had 7 threes on the night. Chesapeake with just 1, and that came from Kazee in the fourth quarter. Turnovers were down again. Ironton with just 9 turnovers. Chesapeake with 7. No one fouled out. Your line score, Ironton 16 in the first, 16 in the second, 11 in the third, 6 in the fourth for 49. Chesapeake goes 13, 17, 2, and then 13 for 45. 49-45 your final. Ironton 5-0, 2-0 in the league. Chesapeake 4-1, 1-1 in the league. And individually, Ashton Lane, 19 boards tonight.
Incredible. All around. And again, I talked up Ison in the first half. I mean, you needed those 9 points from him. and it was special. And then, you got the point guard for the Fighting Tigers, Bryson. He stepped up when he needed to step up. But again, you knew Chesapeake was coming. You knew they were coming. But, Jason, they were coming uphill. They had to run uphill to come back at these Fighting Tigers. Ironton for the game shot 36%, 17 of 47. 38% from beyond the arc, 7 of 18. And were out-rebounded 31 to 29, not much, by the Chesapeake Panthers. Of course, Ashton Lane, 19 rebounds to go with his points. Talking about the Chesapeake Panthers, they themselves shot 30%, but the big stat, 1 of 15 in the third quarter.
Yeah.
1 of 15, and that is due to the defense of the Fighting Tigers and also Chesapeake. They had to play defense to keep the Tigers to within that 10, 11 points. You know what I'm saying? They had to really bear down defensively so the Tigers wouldn't just take off. They themselves shot 1 of 15 from beyond the arc in the game, and again, just an amazing job by the Fighting Tigers holding on down the stretch because, that's what you had to do before somebody was able to step up and make a few free throws and kind of put it out of reach. But, what a game. It's only round 1 of Chesapeake Ironton, only round 1, and it was a special treat here in the month of December.
I was going to say, I know it's only one game. It's early in the season, but I think this is a message game, honestly. I mean, everybody thought Chesapeake was going to come out and run roughshod over the OVC, and here's Ironton. You lose your second all-time leading scorer at the school, and you lose 3-point shooters, and you got a new head coach and a new system. All they've done is win 5 games in as many tries, and here they are sitting at the top of the OVC.
And we won't know how good South Webster will be to the end of the season. Yeah. And, you knock off South Webster, in the Classic, not by 1 or 2 points, but just like, hello. So, that was a fluke. And then you come in, Chesapeake comes in. They've seen you play. It's not like it was a surprise. They know the full court pressure is coming at you. It's not a surprise. And the Tigers, I think, outlasted them physically, as you saw a little tiredness from both teams, but more importantly, I think, from the Chesapeake Panthers. And let me tell you, they'll be ready when the Tigers come to town. But it's a long season, and it's fun to speculate as the Tigers get ready to move on and play the Dragons on Saturday. They play Santa, and Santa and Jesus are taking on us on Thursday, so make sure you come to that game.
Yeah, okay.
They're undefeated, by the way.
Yeah,
Santa and Jesus undefeated.
Right. And you're talking about Christmas, and that's we get that little break and then travel to Proctorville on Saturday. That's our next broadcast. We're on the air at 7:15. 7:30 will be tip-off. We may hit the air a little bit early, just depends on the end of the JV game, so we say 7:15-ish, somewhere around there. 7:30-ish will be the tip-off, and Ironton gets the big win here tonight. It was our Festivus broadcast, so I hope you enjoyed the Festivus for the rest of us.
Festivus for the rest of us.
Because today is Festivus. If you watch Seinfeld, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so our next broadcast is Saturday from Proctorville. That will wrap it up from the Conley Center. Merry Christmas, Kevin.
Merry Christmas, Jason.
And Merry Christmas to everyone listening. Thank you so much. We hope you celebrate, and remember the reason we do celebrate, the birth of Jesus. And, wow, what a blessing. All right, for Kevin Anthony, for Drew Stevens, I'm Jason Filias saying once again the final score, Ironton 49, Chesapeake 45. Until Saturday night when we come to you from Proctorville, we thank you for listening. Good night from the Conley Center.
This has been Ironton High School basketball on 106.7 WIRO. Tonight's game has been brought to you by Desco Federal Credit Union, 2nd Street Auto Sales, Shearer Mountain Insurance, Patties and Pints, the Armory Smokehouse, Liberty Bank, the Schmidt Family Restaurant Group, and by Clark's Pump and Shop. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or any other use of the descriptions and accounts of this games without express written permission is prohibited. We are your exclusive home of Ironton Fighting Tiger Sports, 106.7 WIRO.